Hello everybody, another video for you. This is part 3 of the 2023, Washington Commanders off-season. And the first two parts, I'll put a link to the Washington Commanders playlist in the upper right, so you can get those. Was a 20-ish minute overview of the current real life and in-game roster as it stands before the 2023 free agency period, which in reality starts next week on the 16th, I believe. And we just finished up the recap for the free agent signing. I got two linemen went younger, like they are going to try to do in real life. They're trying to go younger on the offensive line, and one of them is a star player, which means he gets higher XP. I have a 78 ranking 26-year-old cornerback. And we needed 3 linebackers, and I got 2, both ranked 78, 1 a star in free agency, and also I have a starting tight end, and that's a star. So that is taken care of. So we go to the next week, which is draft week, and we want to make sure we didn't overlook anything, so we are going to check the roster again. The quarterback, unless I'll try to get one in the draft. If I can't get a late round pick in the draft to back up Sam Howell, I will sign one via free agency after that, and you don't have to pay them a signing bonus when you do that. Also, we'll get a 3rd running back. That way, no fullback for Washington. They use tight ends to block. Might get a wide receiver. We'll see. We'll see what's available in free agency after the draft. But otherwise, I'm with the top 3 wide receivers. I'm happy with these guys. I traded Curtis Samuel for a 2nd round pick. So he will be the starter unless, I'll tell you about that in a minute. So line looking better. Still want to get 1 or 2 linemen in the draft. We have Norwell and Charles Leno starting. But as you can see, the backups are not anywhere near those levels. Best backup is Kinley at 71. He is a star, though. And I did sign him via free agency. And Cosme will probably continue to start at right tackle. We'll see how it all plays out after the draft. But maybe one offensive lineman. Good on left tackle, right in defensive tackle. Still don't have any left outside linebackers. I might try to draft one, or I will send one of these people, probably Deion Jones, over to the left out. He will play left outside linebacker. One of those two, probably Deion Jones. And corner, I signed Murphy Bunting, and we'll see again in the thing, but in the draft. Otherwise, I'm fine with having these top 4. Fuller, Murphy Bunting at 79, St. Just at 76, and Burgess, a star player, at 73. I think, is St. Just a star player? No, he's not. Bunting is, though, I believe. Murphy Bunting, and of course, Kyle Fuller is. Kendall Fuller. Kyle Fuller's Bears? Some other team. Can't remember. So I'm good with that, and we're good on safety. So yeah, so not that much to do in the draft. So let's go ahead and see what's up. Okay, start drafting. I immediately go down and pause it. It's got a clock on it, but I like to take my time sometimes, so we don't do that. So again, this is just a simulation, and I simmed it to try to get Washington near its 16th pick, which is they are in reality, but in this franchise, they are on the video game, they are picking 13th. So let's look at the draft board. We can see the players that I chose to bring in for workouts. You can specify 3, and they will be private workouts. And the ones I chose, let's see, these are the prospects, and these are not in the same order as the draft pick. So I guess the computer does differently for drafting, for the mock drafts, and for the rank, their actual rank. And this is the actual rank that they would have them, and then the mock draft is who they think will pick who, which is what they do because it's the computer doing both. And so Porter will go quickly. I would definitely be interested in him. I think he's probably better than Ringo even. Skoronski, he will be gone by the time Washington picks at 13. If Porter's there, I'll take him. Johnson probably gone as well from the Ohio State University. Smith and Jigma probably gone by 13. Not going to pick Anthony Richardson as quarterback, although he doesn't look that bad. But also I don't know that he would be available. I did bring in Michael Mayer, even though I do have my starting tight end, perhaps. If he is available, he may not be. As you can see, he's got great numbers there on the side. Everything's great or elite. In the skills, awareness, catching traffic's a C, catching a B. Not perfect, spectacular catch an F. Impact blocking, that's all right. I'm not going to have him block. I'm going to have him catch balls. Phrasing. Trucking, rumble power, both B. So if he's available, I would probably pick him. So the order I would pick people if they are available, other than Bryce Young, Stroud, they'll be gone. He'll be gone. That outside linebacker, Simpson, not a bad last name. He'll be gone. That wide receiver will be gone. All these guys will be gone probably. So we will see. But may or may fall. Tight end's an interesting position. Slight chance I would pick the cornerback here. I also had this guy brought in for a private workout. And as you can see, speed is just good. It's a middle linebacker though. They don't have to be the fastest. Hit power is B. Where's tackle? B. Zone coverage and man coverage, both A though. So he's a possibility as well. And I picked one more guy. Broderick Jones and Patterson are mocked to be off the table by 13. I will see. I can't remember if Levis is going to be gone or not, but I don't think I will pick him, although he looks like he might be a better choice than Howell as well, but we're going to stick with Howell either way for this particular thing. If Commanders choose to pick him, if he's available at 16, which they have in real life, that will be fine. I'm trying to it was Nelson. He's further down in the list, so I just wanted to make sure that he was going to be good. Just acceleration is all he's good at, jumping, which right tackles don't have to jump really. Speed elite, so he's good for like run blocking, pulling, that kind of thing. As you can see, A awareness, pass block is A, pass block finesse is A, run block is a C. So yeah, he probably, if he's available and the other two aren't available, that I talked about just already, which was who? Which was Sewell for linebacker and Meyer the tight end. That's not quite a big a deal because I do have a 80 ranked tight end, which Meyer will probably be less than 80. I'm guessing, because they do make the even the top draft picks, they do make them earn it, even though they can level up very quickly. Let's see. So this might. Oh, that's the draft board. That's just what we just looked at. So I guess we'll go. So normally I would just like skip ahead to in the draft to my pick, which is number 13, as you can see. But we'll just see who gets picked. The Colts have the first pick. In reality, the Bears just traded with the Panthers, so the Panthers have the first pick. And you would think they would pick Bryce Young like the Colts did here, or C.J. Stroud. And so we'll see on that. And the Bears have the number 2 pick here, and in reality it's Houston. And they pick Will Anderson right in. The Fish get the defensive tackle, Breeze. Outside linebacker with the fine last name. Paris Johnson, first offensive lineman off the board from the Ohio State University. Stroud goes to the Texans, even though, which may play out that exact way, because Texans are at the number 2 spot, I believe. Unless they move back, I can't remember. So anything, let me check. I think I checked this before, and it was, yeah, Houston Texans, number 2 spot. Okay. Anthony Richardson, quarterback. See the run on quarterbacks. He was, remember, in the mock draft, he was lower than this, and in the draft board order, he was lower than this. So run on quarterbacks here. I would assume Levis would again also be picked before my pick at 13, which you see coming up there. Steelers go lineman, offensive lineman. Cornerback for the Jets. Washington's going to have a chance at a way better player than they will in real life, it looks like. Roderick Jones, left tackle. One more pick before Washington. Jordan Addison, the wide receiver. Oh my goodness, look at the people that we can pick. Joey Porter, cornerback. Smith and Jigwa, the Ohio State University wide receiver. Michael Mayer, the tight end from Notre Dame. Oh my goodness, so many people. Sewell, Patterson. A lot of these players were mocked to be off the board by pick 13. Levis still. Bijan Robinson. All right, we already got a great star running back named Robinson. So we don't need that necessarily. Oh my goodness. See, one of these great players might even be available by the time Washington picks in the second round, which in real life I don't think they have one, but in here they do, because I traded Curtis Samuel plus a third round for it. All right, well, Again, this is probably not reality, but I will have to take the cornerback and draft. And he has the hidden talent there. You got to pay 500 downs, and then you unlock the potential of him, and he'll probably be at least a star player, if not superstar. And so, yeah, and the reason I did that is because Kendall Fuller is getting up there in age, and so going to have to replace him. But for now, they can play together. Oh my goodness! In the second round, in the second round, I'll do this faster, but I'm just curious to see who else goes off the board. Yeah, see, they're going basically in draft board order now. Not that's not in draft board order, but there's my tackle that I wanted. All the players that I want are going to leave now. But I have to be happy with Porter at the cornerback position. Quentin Levis to the Falcons. Oh, to the dreaded rival New York Giants. Michael Mayer from the Notre Dame. Noah Sewell, though, yeah, these are all the players that I wanted. There's the lineman. Well, got good linemen in the free agency, but I would have liked to have gotten one of those, but I guess not at the expense of not having the cornerback Porter. Bijan Robinson. Anton Harrison, another good lineman, offensive lineman. Jeez. Oh yeah, I want an hour on the part 2, the free agency part. I need to have a clock going or something like that because I wanted it to only be about 20 minutes, the same as the first part. But if I start talking, I just keep going. Let's see. Antonio Johnson, strong safety. Christian Gonzalez, cornerback. I was also considering, thinking Porter would be gone. Dallas Cowboys, Brian Branch, strong safety. Nolan Smith, Georgia, the champs. Beat the Ohio State University by 1 point. And then beat the team by 50 that beat the team from up north. And in Hooker, I don't believe he came out. I think he's staying at Tennessee. I see Panthers went quarterback there too, just like they're likely to go from the number 1 spot in reality. Elijah Ricks, another good corner from Bama. Okay, we're into 2 now. I don't choose until 29. I guess we'll go ahead and go straight to that then. Another quarterback. Stanford coming off the board. All right, we'll just go to my pick then, advanced next user pick, and see who's available at pick 2. Round 2, pick 29. Tavian Johnson. See, I don't like to I don't pick that many wide receivers in the draft because, except for like definite first round picks, they're not normally going to have a B or A catch rating. And like an average, if you're going to spend it's around for 1 and 2 projection, and he only has an average catch rating, so that's not really fun. Just like that, like as a D man coverage, I wouldn't draft that. All right, so I don't need a tight end because I got a starter. So I mean, and this is going to be just, he might be a little bit higher ranked than Turner and Bates that I have, But I don't think. We'll take a look at him. Physicals, marginal strength. Run block is an A though. Catching's an A. How about that? Let's see. Javion Cohen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go lineman here. At least one. Only decent strength, but elite speed and change of direction and agility. Washington does like the agile lineman. Run block power is an A. Pass block power is a B. So heavy on the power and heavy on the agility. Must compare him with this offensive lineman. Again, you can interchange them if you want on the game. Some elites in there. The awareness, pass block D. Run block is going to be a B to D, depending on what the run block finesse is, but an A for run block power. So I would imagine it's going to be a B or C for the run block. What was Cohen's? Oh, we don't know either of those. Let's see, C and a B. So the pass block will not be an A. I don't think it'll be a B or a C. And see, it's more iffy there because you don't have a definite run or pass block number. Let's try that guy. And it's got a normal rate. And they can go up there, generally not an offensive lineman though, because you don't really control them one at a time like you would a defensive player or a quarterback or halfback, that kind of thing, where you're controlling them. And they get much more, they can like throw touchdowns and score touchdowns running and that kind of thing. So these generally don't change into star players. But it does sometimes. So, and then I don't have a third round pick, so which I'm not really. I don't remember quite how that happened. I might have had to throw in the third to get. I had to throw in the third to get the second round pick. So let's get to the next user pick. Let's see who we can get. Let's see, what did we need? Quarterback. Good on linebackers, and we got one. Outside linebacker. I mean, we got one offensive lineman already. Cameron Brown. I think he's from the, a lot of these say NA on them. I don't know whoever made this updated draft class. You can insert those in. When you do a franchise, you can insert the first one in, but after that, it's going to just be made up by the computer. But you can insert the first one in so it can be actual draft players. Dan Walker, pass block, is it? No. Not too far down, so I don't need cornerback. I'm all good on that. The tackling, a C to a C, D, or F. On that, it scares me away from him. He's his own player, but his own coverage is only a D, so That makes me not want any of these guys. Trying to see somebody that would have decent. I might just trade this pick. He's not very exciting for the purposes of running through the off season on the YouTubes, but let's see, a back. I don't need a third back. What round is this? 4. Dorian T. Robinson. And I could do that and take care of my quarterback, but that might be a waste as well. 4th round, Darwin Jones, definitely from the Ohio State University, even though it doesn't say there. Let's see. He's elite, decent at jumping, strength marginal. So he's got B awareness, B pass block, a C to F, F run block power. So that's gonna be a problem. I mean, he might still be okay, but yeah. Yeah, none of these guys are exciting. That might be a decent quarterback. Let's see who they have for quarterback here. Speed poor, third power solid. He's ranked so much higher. Oh, I guess maybe because he's got high carrying. Let's see what the accuracies of Hainer are. Third power solid again. So you're not getting great third power from these guys. Awareness C. BBB for accuracy. And a pressure B. Link Cunningham's going to be worse than that. Tanner Morgan, where's he from? Does it have it or does it say NA? Yep, NA. Yeah, some of these people may have decided to go back to school. Instead, third power is only decent. Stetson Bennett. He probably, is he staying at Georgia? I don't even know. Third power only solid. Let's see, awareness, accuracy. That's always interesting. I find the deep accuracy is better than medium or short accuracy. That's always interesting. Michael Penix. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'll wait on that. And none of them are making me say, oh yeah, definitely worth a 4th rounder. Strength poor. Let's see, you don't want to get a linebacker just to fill the spot, but zone coverage F. I know it's the 4th round, but I'll just trade it. Trade it for next year, and this is how you do this. You get a review offer. They give next year's, that's this year's pick. So I want to do 24. I want next year's 4 plus something else. 4 pick 98. That's it's 32 picks, 64, 96. So that's the second pick of 4th round, which is higher than the 13th pick of the 4th round that I have this year. So that's the front runner so far. Lions, and then if you don't quite like that, let's try to get a little bit more out of the Lions. Go to no, roster, trade center, manual trade, and I can put my pick there. The 4th round. Also I got 3 5th round picks from somehow. Who were we going to? Lions. So they were already going to offer me the 4th round pick there. Let's also try to get a 6th. No, they're not that crazy. Let's see if I can get the 3rd from them instead of a 4th by putting in 3rd round pick. And so we'll give them the 4th round and a 5th round this year. And let's see. How about a 6th round as well? How about next year's 6? Oh, my 6 and 7's already gone now. I must have been already doing some wheeling and dealing because 6 and 7 are gone for next year. So that makes it still be better to give them the 5th, and then I'll be done except for a 6th round pick this year. Let's see if they'll take it. They may not. Nope, they need a little bit more, so that's not going to happen. Okay, so they definitely will give me the 4th round, and I'm trying to get something else out of them, so I guess it's a 7th. From, how about this year? Nope, they don't have one. So next year then. And still not, jeez. Okay, well, I'll drive up. Okay, well, let's see if they'll take it. Because they said they would give it to me before. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I just get to move up maybe 13 spots if they finish badly. It all depends on when they finish, how they finish this coming year. So let's get next user pick. I should have checked to see who they would pick. But like here, this is where even Milk-Hyper Jr. doesn't know much about him, where he's like, or nobody else on the panel does, and they just say Mel, because he's the one that knows the most about him. Let's see. I mean, here you're just looking for bodies, really. Strength poor, great awareness, F run block power. Guess I can get it outside linebacker. Tackle D. For that middle. Tackle B there. So probably some coverage A. That might be all right. Run block C. A to C on the pass blocking. Oh, pass block finesse is F. And depending on what the So it could be pass block F, pass block power is a C, and then that would only, actually it would probably have to pass block power would have to be a B, and then that would make pass block a C, and run block a C as well. Don't need another tight end. It's not very exciting, I know. Sorry about that. I'll just pick the first one that is something I might need, which I think is going to be outside linebacker. Let me just check the roster. And it doesn't show you the people you picked so far. Still going to need a quarterback in free agency after the draft. Oh, I guess there'll be 4 parts, not 3 parts. Good. Yeah, just to get younger on the offensive line, I think, is all we need. Or, let's see. Yeah, one more linebacker won't hurt. So I'll draft the first linebacker available, which is this guy. Tackle D, maybe the second one. Tackle B, that one's better. I hope. All right. Okay, and two picks later. And not gonna be much better there. Is this the guy that, yeah, poor strength? You gotta pick somebody. See, with the A catch, he should be a receiver instead of a cornerback. But you cannot. Well, yeah, you can. I think you can change any player to any. Yeah, you can change any player to any player. Strength. Oh, screw it. I'll take him. We'll see how bad they are. Next, skip ahead in the draft. And this is my last pick. I don't have a 7th rounder. Let's see if anybody strikes my fancy. And if not, I'll just let the computer pick it, which will be this guy right here. Probs. Let's try the first line, offensive alignment. Did we get another one? I don't think we did. Okay. All right, so that'll be it, and we'll check the recap, and then we'll be done. Next user pick, that'll take you through all of them. And we'll look at the... That's right, I forgot about free agency after the draft, so that'll be a part 4 of this series. My bad. But I'm recording all of these before I even post the first one, so I can title them correctly at least. Draft recap. All right, 76. See, great pick there. Joey Porter Jr. There you go, 93 speed. Man coverage, 75. When he comes on the team, he inherits the he inherits the morale, lowerage, and stuff. That's why the man coverage and zone coverage are down by 2. So actually, it's 75 and 72, which I think by the first game you play preseason. So like by the first game, those could be all gone. So yeah. He's gonna be a good one. And as I said, so it's got the hidden trait there. Let's see about Steve Avila. He's normal. He was my second round pick there. He's 72. So that's not bad to start out. You see the first round pick is a 76 and second round 71. So that's not bad starting out. But then it gets worse, 65, 63, 64. Okay, so that's a decent pick for the last one, for the one in round 6 being a 64 instead of lower than that even. So yeah. All right, so in the next part there'll be a link to part 4 in the upper right. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry that it took so long, and that part was pretty boring while I was figuring out who to pick, or whether to trade away and stuff, trying to trade away and get more for it and so forth. Okay, bye.